The 601 new this morning, Sarasota police are investigating an overnight double shooting. Officers say two people were shot near the intersection of 23rd Street and Maple Avenue around 10 last night. Good news, both should survive their injuries. Police say the shooter drove off in a white car, either a Chevy Malibu, Impala, or a Kia Optima that had dark tinted windows and a paper tag. If you have seen that car, call Sarasota police at the number on your screen.
2 minutes after 6 now happening today. We are expecting closing arguments to wrap up in the George Zimmerman murder trial. Our Laura Harris is following every angle of this quickly wrapping trial. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning, Dia. Day 23, the defense will start their closing arguments this morning, and the all-woman 6-member jury could be getting this case as early as today. But yesterday was a big step as Judge Deborah Nelson allowed the jury to consider manslaughter. That's a lesser charge in the event Zimmerman is found not guilty of second-degree murder. Now, the state tried to push the jury one more time to see what they say happened that February night in 2012. Bernie De La Ronda hit the key points to try to prove George Zimmerman murdered 17-year-old Trayvon Martin, then lied about it, trying to cover his tracks after the fatal shooting. The state continuing to try to poke holes in the defense's claims that Zimmerman only shot Martin in self-defense, fearing for his life as the two got into a struggle. Now remember, the former Neighborhood Watch volunteer claims he got out of the car that night not to follow Martin, but to get the name of the street to tell 911. Despite those claims, the prosecution made sure the jury heard them loud and clear.
He bought Skittles and some kind of watermelon or iced tea or whatever it's called. That was his crime. There's only 3 streets and he's lived there 4 years. Again, why did he have to lie about that? Because he does not want to admit that he was following this innocent young boy.
And as I said, Judge Deborah Nelson is allowing the jury to only consider 2 charges, the second-degree murder charge or manslaughter. Second-degree murder could carry a life sentence, but if found not guilty of that charge and guilty on the lesser charge of manslaughter, Zimmerman could be looking at 30 years in prison. Live in the newsroom, Laura Harris, ABC Action News.
We took action and